migration options, we want to go there really safely. And in order to do that, we need to avoid pitfalls. On the upgrade blog with that link on top here, you find a complete overview, and it's a longer read actually about all the different options going there. And all the different options have sometimes also drawbacks, or they have potential pitfalls. And this starts actually from unpredictable downtime, so you need to test those with non-CDB to PDB, especially when your dictionary is very large. And here we took a quick summary of the typical plugin issues we see. So one of the most common ones actually we have seen is that the non-CDB has more or different components than the CDB. So you either remove the components beforehand. If you figure out, oh, nobody's using that in a non-CDB anyways, then remove it beforehand, not afterwards, or install the missing component into the CDB dollar root. Another pitfall, and we come to the time zone topic later on in this presentation, is that the non-CDB has already a higher time zone value than the CDB, because there you patched already up to the maximum, and the CDB comes with the time zone version out of the box. Very simple workaround. You install the higher time zone patch also into the CDB's home. Time zone can't be lowered, so this is the only option here. Third, the non-CDB has a higher patch level than the CDB. So you upgrade to 19C, maybe 1910, but somebody created the CDB with 19.8. Then ideally you install the matching higher patch level into the CDB dollar root, or you would roll back the patch from the non-CDB. Or last option here, what we saw also several times already, especially in warehouse environments now, the non-CDB has a different DB block size than the CDB. And this could be initially cause really trouble, but there's also a simple workaround. There's an init parameter DB underscore N stands for 8, 16, 32 underscore cache size parameters, and you set this in the CDB's SP file. And then you can plug in your PDB with different block sizes. These are the typical most common pitfalls. And if you like to dig more into this topic, please go to the upgrade blog, because there we have summarized all these pitfalls. And we would like to help you really maneuvering around these pitfalls, or if you hit them, find a solution, how to avoid them, or what the best way out of that situation is. So a final summary, the last words, I wouldn't call them the famous last words, but the last words here for the migration. Every migration is an architectural change. It's nothing you just implement right now. You need to think about it carefully, and you need to plan it. It requires downtime. That's a fact. It requires a fallback. You should have that in place. And it always ends with a backup. So once you are there, keep in mind, you are now in a new architecture. So you need to take a level 0 backup, a complete image file copy backup, or whatever your strategy is. You need a backup.